We're here live on the shores of the Caribbean island of St. Lucia, where just hours ago, the shocking conclusion played out to a high-profile celebrity saga that has gripped the world. Let me take you through the dramatic events that unfolded. Earlier this evening, Grammy-award-winning rapper Nelly was captured by local authorities as he tried to make a daring escape by sea. Nelly had been the subject of an international manhunt after being accused of assaulting his wife, the acclaimed R&B singer Ashanti. Eyewitness accounts describe a chaotic scene as Nelly sprinted across the beach towards a small motorboat, clearly in a desperate attempt to flee the island and evade justice. Police had been tipped off about his plans and quickly moved in to apprehend him before he could make a getaway.The dramatic arrest of Nelly caps off a tragic series of events that has rocked the music industry and left fans of both artists heartbroken. Let's rewind and take a closer look at how we got to this point. Nelly and Ashanti have been one of the music world's most high-profile power couples for over a decade. The rapper and R&B singer first collaborated on the hit 2002 song Always on Time, which launched their careers into the stratosphere. They went on to have several more chart-topping duets, and in 2005 they confirmed they were a couple, sending shockwaves through their fan bases. Over the years, Nelly and Ashanti appeared inseparable, walking red carpets together and frequently gushing about each other in interviews. But behind the scenes, cracks were beginning to show in their seemingly perfect relationship. There were persistent rumors of infidelity and control issues, with Nelly reportedly becoming increasingly possessive and jealous of his wife's success. The breaking point came earlier this week, when police were called to the couple's luxury home in the Bahamas. Neighbors reported hearing a violent altercation, and when officers arrived, they found a distraught and injured Ashanti. Nelly was immediately arrested on suspicion of domestic assault. In a shocking twist, Ashanti refused to press charges against her husband, leading many to speculate that she was still deeply in love with him despite the abuse. But Nelly's freedom was short-lived. Just hours after being released on bail, he was spotted fleeing the island, presumably in a desperate attempt to avoid facing the consequences of his actions. And that's where we pick up the story, with Nelly's dramatic capture on this very beach. Eyewitnesses describe a harrowing scene as his wife Ashanti collapsed in anguish upon seeing her husband being detained. Ashanti was inconsolable, overcome with emotion at the tragic downfall of her husband and the man she still loves. Paramedics rushed to her aid as she appeared to suffer some kind of medical episode, potentially a panic attack or nervous breakdown. Nelly is currently being held in police custody and is expected to face charges related to the alleged domestic assault, as well as attempted flight from justice. The fate of his and Ashanti's relationship remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: this is a profoundly sad and disturbing turn of events for two of music's biggest stars. News reporter Nelly and Ashanti rose to fame together, becoming icons in the worlds of hip-hop and R&B. Their collaborations and romance captivated fans for years. But now, their legacy will forever be tarnished by this shocking downfall, a cautionary tale of the darker side of fame and the consequences of domestic violence. As the music community and their legions of devoted supporters try to come to terms with this tragedy, the question remains: where do Nelly and Ashanti go from here? Only time will tell if they can somehow find a path to redemption and healing. This is a developing story, and we will continue to follow any new developments in the case. For now, this is Media Celebrity reporting live from St. Lucia. Back to you in the studio.